So we all learn every single day, but how does it happen and what are the limits to that learning? My name is Mayura and I've been working in the Cornic lab for the past couple of weeks, and we've been trying to understand how the brain works and specifically visual learning. So the primary visual cortex is the part of the brain that processes information from what we see. So that can be from looking at an apple and seeing that it's red, or remembering something from a couple years ago that you've seen. But how long does it actually take for you to process something and learn it from when you see it? We've been using mice as a model for the human brain to understand the limits of that recognition and prediction. So we take the mice and we surgically implant recording electrodes into their cortex, and then we can record the brain activity from that part of the brain. And we know it is specific to their visual learning because it is in the primary visual cortex. Then, after a week of healing, we will show the mice a sequence of images, and each image has lines across the screen, and between each image, the angles of the lines are different, so they can tell that it's not just like lines in the same direction. And we'll show them 4 of those line images, and we'll repeat it over and over again until they've seen like hundreds of presentations, and then we'll do that over a course of a couple days, and we can tell from the electrodes that using a computer we can record their potentials, and they'll increase as the days go by, showing that they're recognizing that sequence. And then on the last day we'll show them a novel sequence, trying to compare the potentials and see if they can differentiate, which they usually are able to. But how does the amount of training days affect that? Well, when a mouse has seen the sequence for 1 day, they can't really tell the difference between the new sequence and the trained sequence, but versus seeing the sequence for 4 days straight, they're really able to tell the difference between the novel sequence and the trained one. So all of that information has helped us understand how neurodegenerative disorders really affect the brain's ability to learn things from what it sees. And because knowledge is the key to making a solution for those disorders, our research can really help get closer to that.